What is animal cruelty?
Animal cruelty is many things. It is neglect, it is intentional harm, and it is the malicious killing of animals.
Last week you heard what happened to these dogs, a mother dog and her 2 pups, tortured, wires tightly wrapped around their mouths.
You can see her scars are going to be permanent for the rest of her life.
Animal cruelty is a violent crime that needs to be taken seriously. The Humane Society of the United States urges you to support laws to end animal cruelty in your state. Every day, someone who is abusing animals is probably also abusing humans. Make the connection. Animal cruelty hurts everyone.
But what exactly is the link?
I think people are fairly aware of the fact that there is a link between animal violence and human violence. It seems to me that compassion and kindness towards animals is a very basic instinct that one has, and when you see children that lack that ability to be compassionate towards animals, that usually extends towards other human beings.
Animal cruelty can be part of a continuing cycle of violence within a family. Children whose animals are abused as a way of intimidating them may become animal abusers themselves and may grow up to be child abusers or other violent criminals.
The way I look at the link is primarily twofold. Number one, of course, is the link between cruelty to animals and violence towards humans, but I see the link in another additional and equally important context, and that is the link among all the agencies and individuals that are involved in the safety of our communities.
If society sees animal cruelty as something they want stopped, well then the law should group that crime in with other stronger laws.
Responding to cruelty to animals, or even better, preventing cruelty to animals through humane education beginning very early on, is one of our best tools for preventing violence and delinquency.
The Shiloh Project is an intervention program that works with at-risk youth. Their mission is to break the cycle of violence. By having the students care for homeless dogs, project coordinators hope to instill in the teams a sense of compassion, respect, and responsibility towards animals and others.
I do see a change in their being okay with emotions. I mean, they're more affectionate with the dogs, and they seemed a lot better about talking about that stuff, and that it was okay to feel compassion and emotion for this animal.
How we treat animals is reflected in how we treat one another.
People begin to recognize the connection between animal cruelty and human violence at workshops like this one that bring together family crisis workers, health officials, community leaders, law enforcement, and many others to help end the cycle of abuse.
I can tell you things are changing. You know, they're certainly changing in our office. And, you know, it took some cases, some pretty drastic cases, to open our eyes. And it took a lot of publicity on some of these cases, I think, to open the community's eyes. And I think now that they've been opened, now's the time to strike.
First Strike is a campaign developed by the Humane Society of the United States to increase public awareness about the connection between animal cruelty and human violence. This multi-year commitment by the HSUS is designed to assist victims immediately by helping communities and anti-violence agencies develop a quick response plan to incidents of animal cruelty and human violence, create a nationwide monitoring system of animal cruelty, and promote a standardization of reporting and tracking, to assist legislators and activists who wish to enact and strengthen anti-cruelty laws, work with law enforcement agencies, healthcare workers, humane societies, and others on the front line about the connection, and continue to promote humane education with our children.